And now, coming soon to video cassette. Ron Gilbert told me he'd never make another Monkey Island unless...
And now, our feature presentation.
Alrighty boysies, how's it going? How's it going this fine day? We're coming to you live from the dusty old MANLON Home video store, and that's right boys, we're digging into the final chapter of Monkey Island. We're digging into the Return to Monkey Island, which came out about 2022, and I've been jonesing to play it ever since. But we've finally made it through all the fucking games, all the Monkey Island games, we've made it through Monkey Combat, I've made it through Insult Sword Fighting, we've even made it through that LeChucks Pox. Why doing the intro again? Because pretend that this is it, we'll just cut at the start. I've definitely didn't do the intro and then fuck off to go do something else, and then I've came back. Definitely didn't do that. This is for the sake of the viewers at home. Oh, that viewers at home video, you know. But aye boys, well we dive to the scrapbook just to see what we've done so far.
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook?
Sure, why not?
It's filled with my adventures. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
What a stud. What a beautiful stud. Hey Cashy, hey Dan, hey Vicky, how yous doing?
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth.
Oh god, do you remember I had to like drug dogs in the first game? Because like, how did I stop dogs attacking me? I know you get meat and you fucking... was it slather it with sleep pills or something like that?
The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time. Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials.
Man, it feels like it's been that long ago since I played Monkey Island 1, you know?
LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map.
It's like I'm seeing references and it's like taking me a while to click, going, oh fuck yeah, it did happen, because literally it was almost like 3 years ago I want to say I played Monkey Island 1.
Was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear.
Vicky's on the grind as usual.
Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that?
Yeah, we were just there.
These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop.
That's Monkey Island 2. Monkey Island 2 is really good.
Elaine always seems to know when I need her. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I.
Monkey Island 2 was the last one that had the original group on it. I think it was Ron Gilbert and, oh my god, I forget the other guy's name. But they were the original 2 who done Monkey Island 1 and Monkey Island 2. After that, I believe it was just Ron Gilbert for the 3rd game. And then it was just like, he was there in a producer sense, you know? Everyone says everyone after 2 is non-canon.
One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. That guy never gives up. I
mean, here it is. Here's Monkey Island 3, which, I'll be honest with you, I think Monkey Island 3 is my favourite one. That's Curse Monkey Island.
The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of it was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle. This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering. That's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got, I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do.
I keep cutting off the bit before the joke, but oh well, fuck it.
Oh man, this was that crazy
Oh,
time Chuck teamed
fuck.
up with an Australian billionaire and
Fuck
tried to
this
use
game.
a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride.
Fuck Escape from Monkey Island. Monkey Combat was the worst. One of the absolute worst things I've ever done in a video game. Fuck Monkey Combat.
I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it.
Like, up to that point, Escape from Monkey Island had some fun bits, but in the last third of the game was dreadful.
Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChucks pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy. I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Man, Tales of Monkey Island was really good as well. Note to self, get more paper for the rest of my adventures. So, aye boys, that's a wee sort of recap of all the adventures we've had on Monkey Island so far. So you know what, let's dive right in. Settings first. Just make sure everything's okay. Probably gonna regret shit motion effects, but fuck it. Sounds okay. I'm looking for like subtitles or that. Subtitle speed. Display name, yes. Subtitle backing, size. That seems okay, yeah. So everything past 2 Ron considers non-canon. So I wonder what this is a sequel to. I wonder if this will bring up. Shame because Tales had some pretty cool characters like Morgan Le Fay and stuff like that, but casual mode, what's this? Lads, casual or hard mode? What do we think, boysies? What do we think? Are we a pro-adventure gamer or are we a busy on-the-go gamer? What do we think, boys? What do we think? Gotta go hard mode, because of course we are. Because it'll just be more content. Because we've done that with Prelude. Unexpected story begins. Because we've done that with, what you call it? What's it called? Curse of Monkey Island, which had some really fun puzzles.
Take this, LeChuck! No! Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Oh, it's a sequel to
Will you
Monkey Island
promise
2.
to stop picking on me? All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
I just remember Crash being very confused at this ending.
What's next? Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents. Yeah!
Imagine that's how they ended the Monkey Island games, like...
You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells. Don't worry, I found him.
I love the art style. It looks kind of, how does I say, like paper craft?
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
The Big Whoop
It's so
amusement park.
lifelike.
So in Monkey Island 2, one of the whole thing was getting this thing called Big Whoop, and it ends up, supposedly it was a theme park. Ends up it was just some big overall power that LeChuck wanted to get.
Sorry, boys. Could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there. Scurvy dogs.
So this is very much the Halloween 20...
No
When did that come out?
You have to
2019 I
try
want to say?
It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life.
Or 2018, I can't remember when the new Halloween came out. You know, the one just ignores the rest of them. So here we go, boys. Here we go. We've got a wee inventory. What's this note say? My to-do list. 2018, yeah. Junior's Mighty Pirate to-do list. Buy scurvy dogs. You're slacking me. I should know. I've just woke up. I'm feeling especially like...
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Like I don't drink obviously, but I've woke up and I feel hungover today, so I'm especially rough today. Mess around in the outhouse.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key.
Tie up Chucky.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Right, where's the fucking scurvy dogs? Get some scurvy
I
dogs.
once had the
That guy had balls in his cheek. Wow, check out his glasses or ask the counter guy for stuff.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor. Those glasses are thicker than the
Oh,
layer
that would
of
have been
grease
our
on
joke
the
there. Oh well.
floor.
I don't see very well, but I can hear just fine.
Well, that's uncomfortable.
You kids better have money.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of money.
What do we say? Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs, some chicken foot fries, a mug of grog, a key to... Let's ask for the key first.
Do you have a key to the outhouse?
On the wall.
Because I got a feeling we don't have any
Put
money.
it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Snag the key.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Oh dear me. Right, let's go open up the outhouse. So we just go get the key. Ah, fuck. Clicked off that back.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in? Good, you unlocked it.
Right now, we need to find some money in the outhouse. Chucky has some good ideas. Peek in the toilet, what's the worst that can happen?
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way, you do it.
Okay.
I remember seeing primary school, I remember hearing that like secondary school, like, oh no, you're gonna get swirlies when you go to secondary school. I went to a very sheltered primary school, there was literally 100 students in my primary, and that's the stuff we heard, and we're like, oh no! High school was much worse than that, but never had a swirly, if you know what I mean. What's down here?
Gross. Gross.
Smell the sludge.
Ugh. What is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
It's probably just like a circle thing you drop. You dip a lovely piss in the poo and then it comes back out.
A Shein score butt.
This place is gross.
While we're in here, let's look for coins. They fall out of people's pockets sometimes.
That's a good point. What's this metal thing?
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
People slug off the floor.
It's almost as good as a real coin.
Right, cool. I've got a... I'm just gonna make it look a bit more presentable, and then I figure maybe I can wash it in. I cannot wash it in that. Wash my hands.
I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do.
Right, maybe we can just give him the piece of 8, or is that too simple? I imagine that'd be the easy one, but see, because I went on hard mode, I imagine it's gotta be a lot harder. Fuck. Give her slug or piece of 8 to the vendor.
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Oh lads, we got scurvy dogs, yes man. That's what we're aiming for.
Boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Look at the pubes hanging out of it as well. Yum yum.
This is the perfect food.
You know what I don't like, even though like
What do you want to do?
seeing some chicken wings, specifically cheap ones you get from like Asda or Tesco. You know, you can see the wee, it's where the feathers were, but it's the wee pubes on them. Oh, I don't like that bit. Right, what do we do now? We've had our dogs. What are we getting? Let's go this way now.
That's my friend D. Hey D,
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
we just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner.
Is she a zombie or why is she grey? What's up with her?
Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
I've got a feeling she's a bit malnourished. Anyway, open the to-do list. Right. Miss and explore, check out the anchor, beat Chucky in a race, feed the duck, add some sauce to my scurvy dog, practice sword fighting, find the 4-leaf clover, make a wish at the wishing well, and find our real parents. Jesus fucking Christ. Right, challenge them to a race. Here we go, let's try this.
Hey, Chucky. Want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh,
Chucky wins!
I probably should have clicked there, shouldn't I?
Woohoo! Yeah!
Darn.
Well, it's at least clocked off the list. I need to beat him in a race. Oh. Right, let's go. Let's go again.
officiate.
Right, where's my mouse?
3, 2, 1.
Hey, cheater!
Fuck!
You have to wait until I say go.
Right, okay, let's try that again.
You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yes, man, fuck Chucky.
I win!
Yes, man. Here we go, right, I'll beat him in a race. What to do now? Let's talk to D.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
I wonder who she's meant to be. Talk about the anchor.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold
What a
ships
little
in
fucking
place?
dweeb.
They were used in combat, shot from cannons.
Press
and
dot to skip through
grappled when they
dialogue.
started. Then the current, but you can on a modern. That's to have a little.
Oh my god, this goes on
That's
forever.
pretty
Holy
cool.
shit.
But the word anchor, they're called
Oh my god. There we go, finally. Thank fuck. What a wee dweeb. I was kind of worried that I was like that as a kid. If I missed anything, I can press dot to see previous lines. Or not. So we're gonna try and not skip dialogue. Apart from that, example,
I can stand on my head.
take some bread.
Hey, hands off.
I would like some bread. No, I'm not done getting that. Right,
I want to
cute
feed
duck.
the duck.
Talk to the couple maybe.
Yes?
Can we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
It's just about, how can I distract them? Not got much. Say something else to them maybe?
Yes?
Can you pretend to be our parents again?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Okay. Right, let's just see if there's anything around here I can use to feed the duck. Search for a 4-leaf clover.
Let's look for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Oh god, do I need to try and find... Oh, there we go. It's a 4-leaf clover. There we go. Easy peasy.
Found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
Right, what else do you do? Feed the duck, add some sauce to the scurvy dog, practice sword fighting, and make a wish at the wishing well. Practice sword fighting. Here we go. We can do that here.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way. You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway.
Right, how would I get sauce? What kind of sauce are we looking for here? Nah, we don't need practice sword fighting anymore.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
I want to feed the duck.
For the clover, maybe.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Right, can't give him a scurvy dog. Maybe I need to distract the couple. Wonder what's in the basket. Maybe I can tell someone to like check the basket and then I'll grab
Wonder
bread.
what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. They have no
Grab some
regard
bread
for
while they're not
personal
looking.
Property.
Yes, man, we've done it.
How rude.
Your swordplay won't cut the mustard in this town. Something sandwich. Can't think of anything. Examine the bread. No, don't do that. Right, grab bread. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Well, it's meat and bread. I assume it's a sandwich. So the same way a burger is a sandwich, you know? Right, what else do I need to do? Wishing well, maybe? A wishing well.
I should find a coin to throw in.
Looking for a coin. Where would one find a coin?
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue. I wonder where this path goes.
I was hoping that it would like grab his tooth out of his mouth and then chuck it down. A coin. What's this? What is this red thing?
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Oh, no, boys. No.
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
I'm gonna touch, maybe if I use the leg to skip up. Nope.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Pick up ketchup. Just
You
put,
should put that on your scurvy dog.
just a glob of sauce in my pocket and combine with that. Take a bite of scurvy dog. That's made me feel a bit physically sick, boys. Ugh. It's delicious.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Right, so we've now... Yeah, all we need to do is make a wish at the wishing well. And what could it be? What's a red sort of... Pick up a coin, there we go.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
And then throw a coin in the well. What are we wishing for? I wish Chuck had a moustache. I wish Dee would disappear. I wish for a cool plant. I wish for another scurvy dog. I wish we could speak backwards. What do we think, boys? What do we think? I kind of want... I kind of... Let's go for... Speak backwards.
I wish we could speak backwards. Or what is...
Yes, you know.
Yes, well, yes, you go.
Getting a bit Twin Peaksy here.
That was fun.
Aw, man. It wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
Right, let's go. Open the gate. Try and find our real parents. Onwards and upwards, Chucky. Let's go. Hey, Dad. Oh, wait.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids.
Oh, so it's not actually a sequel. Well, kind of is a sequel.
Scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh, boy. That takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on.
Size of his
really
fucking
funny.
heat. Jesus
You guys always
Christ,
make up the
Guybrush.
craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but
That's
that's
a good
not what
point.
that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, they're finally doing it, boysies.
A long story.
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No.
No, you listen to
stick
my
around.
story. Sit down,
This is a
child.
good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew
I like that we
had
just
to get
delve
it
in with
before
these
he did.
stories. We don't
So I
have
went
like
to Melee
setups.
to
It's
get
just
my
right
own
in.
expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Oh, boys, here we go. The music's a bit hit. Deep in the Caribbean. Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? I'm not quite sure how to say it. Oh, the music got hit. Oh, what a tune. What a tune. Dave Grossman, that's it. That's his name. The art direction is really cool, really unique, you know? I've said this before, I think my dream, like, see if I could finance anything, like any movie or anything, I think I'd like a Secret Monkey Island thing, and I'd have, what do you call it? Oh, what's that studio? Oh my god, I forgot his name. Leica? Is it the ones that do like Paranorman, Kubo and Two Strings, Box Trolls, Coraline? I'd have them work on a Monkey Island movie. Because Monkey Island's they've been trying to make a movie of this for years. da 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 da. Fucking love these games. I'm actually kind of gutted we're at the end of them, but it's what it is, you know. Hopefully Return to Monkey Island sold well, so it gets a follow-up. Part 1, A Friendly Place. And I got a trophy. Same part 1. Okay, I wish I could turn off the sound for trophies.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case.
I guess it's exactly where Monkey Island
Guybrush Threepwood.
1 started.
Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh,
An expedition,
you're
a
sailing
third
with
expedition,
LeChuck?
yeah.
What? LeChucks here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
What did I say? LeChuck kidnapped my wife.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you
Swashing
weren't
buckles, of
married
course.
yet when that happened.
Yes, man.
And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point.
What do we say? We've been enemies for my whole career.
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
What do we say? Mount my own voyage. Mine.
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Right, boys, here we go. Here we go. The adventure is afoot. Head for the island interior.
My business right now is down those stairs.
Down this way.
3 pirate leaders and the fat
Right, here we go, boys. Here we go. Let's try and get there. Let's try and get some money for this expedition. Oh man, it's cozy being back here.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness.
I'm sure that ship is fine, and we don't have to worry about it. Is that? LeChuck is already loading the
Better get
ship.
cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
That what? Oh, I got worried there for a second when he said something. Stroll
I'll
along
talk
the
to the
docks.
pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Okay, let's go talk to the pirate leaders first. And the Scum Bar, because the Scum engine is what Monkey Island 1 ran on.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Actually, I'm gonna see if I can turn subtitles on. No. The subtitles, text and language. There we go. Rate us cut more blather. Sure. Let's just text and speech. There we go. Talk to pirates.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
There we go. That's better. Right in the back. Pirate leaders, are they supposed to be here?
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
Oh, I hadn't heard there was a change in leadership.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
I mean, I'm the most important pirate in the 7 Seas. Also, I know these voices. What happened to the older guys?
Where are the 3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
I'm just checking the voice actors. Right, so return to Monkey Island, voice actors, let's see. Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are, exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, there was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate
I think it's the
raid.
same guy who's been Guybrush. Yeah, it's the same guy's been Guybrush for a while since. Let's have a look. Was it him in Curse? Someone? Yeah, he's the same guy. It's always been Guybrush Threepwood, which is class. I think they had to recast LeChuck because obviously LeChuck's voice actor died. Taken over by Jess Harnell, who voices Crash Bandicoot. Or at least, you know, modern Crash Bandicoot, I think. I'm just looking at, he's voiced Wacko in Animaniacs, he's voiced yeah, Crash Bandicoot in Crash Team Racing, and oh, the Insane Trilogy voices Crash as well. I see, I got you.
Exactly, it's a raid.
Fine. Well, don't keep us in suspense. What's the target?
Big Madsen that was talking there is voiced by Alex Wilton Regan, who voices the Inquisitor in Dragon Age Veilguard. It's annoying me what her voice is from. I'm just checking. I know voice actors work a lot and they're in everything, you know. I think it might be Dragon Age that I've heard her in. She's Golan Deponia, she's Samantha in Mass Effect 3. And additional voices in quite a lot, so Lila's voiced by, who is that? Annie Q. Regal, who is only credited role as Lila.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
What do we say? What is it?
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
Hear me out, boys. What will I say? Advance some funds, hire a crew. Could you at least point me towards an available ship? Well, we'll say a crew.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. The percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Oh dear, what was that? What was that? Oh dear. Pipe dream. With backing I can work it out.
With backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
What do we say? If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now.
I like the idea that nobody else cares about LeChuck apart from
I don't know
Guybrush.
what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already
Oh no, I've made this so much
Have
worse.
fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Oh, they're scratching a hand to the table.
Fine.
Yes, man.
I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own.
I like
I
his wee
can't buy a
stompy.
ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Right, what's the idea now? So, what we're looking at, so we've got, how much coins have we got?
Coins for incidentals.
My state-of-the-art pen. I need to get or find a ship. and find the secret Monkey Island and relive the glory days. Is Elaine not a governor? Does she not have like money we could borrow, or you know, a job to do? Oh, there's Elaine there.
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
What do I say? What do I say? How's your scurvy prevention project?
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
I remember I got really confused because I thought scurvy and gout were the same thing. And I've told the story before, but I remember when me and Kieran were sitting in his grand's house, and we're sitting playing video games or whatever, and his grand came in and says, "Oh, your stepdad's got scurvy." Me and Kieran, not scurvy, he's got gout, and me and Kieran burst out howling, and he's like, "How the fuck do you get a pirate disease?" No, gout's like arthritis, not fucking scurvy. Anyway, you happen to have a ship with you?
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Or
Thanks.
someone.
I'll try that.
What do we say? What do we say?
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her.
You get gout from eating too much things like cheese, though. So still a funny thing to have.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
And it's not like how do I say it? I'm sure it can be debilitating for some people, but it's like this has got to sound awful. It's like, it's not as life threatening, so it's fine. You know, you can laugh. Yeah, it's still horrible for some people. It's basically arthritis, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I feel better just talking to you.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
Have to get going. Oh, you've probably got to get going.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you.
No, you say bye first.
Okay. Bye.
I was going to see how long that would go for.
Bye.
Right, what do we say? Read the flyer.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
It's a swelling of the finger/toe joints because of excess in some salts in the body. Similar to arthritis and symptoms. What's scurvy? How did I get those confused?
Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Let's go see the voodoo lady.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
We really should ask her
Nice to
name.
see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
What do we say? You mean ever since we last saw each other? It's been years.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Scurvy is a vitamin C deficiency. You get sores and your teeth fall out and you dive into it. Oh my god.
Not much.
That sounds horrific. I mean, I am usually always late in real life.
Secret is like a serpent, which
That's just a lie. I'm not late. I'm usually on time. Like, see if I say I'll be there at 3, earliest I'll be there is 3.
Obstacles. Got it.
I'm very rarely early.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
Right, what's this? What's this book?
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat.
Wait, is that like a hint book?
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon.
At this hour?
It is a midnight luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Right, let's have a wee look. What have I been given? I need a hint. Ah. How to get my own ship and crew. Top people around town and see if they can help. What a great hint. Need another hint. Seems like the pirate leaders won't be able to help you. You need to steal a ship from someone else, right? Thanks, that's all I need to know. Right, so let's get talking. Let's go read the sign.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
Oh, it's the men of low moral fiber.
Well, if it isn't Frank, Fred, and Finn, how are ya?
What you be talking about, boy?
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. In a good way, I promise.
Aren't you that Guybrush Threepwood, what wants to be a pirate?
And you're the pirate
Excuse
leaders.
me.
I was
Oh wait, it is. Holy shit.
Well, we're not the pirate leaders no more.
Former pirate leaders is what we are.
Yeah, I already met the chilling trio who took your place. And your table.
Escaped with your life, I see.
How can we overthrow them and then get the original boys back? How would you like to back my venture to find the secret of Monkey Island?
How would you like to back my venture to find the secret of Monkey Island?
Just throw it out there now.
Secret?
What a prize!
That's what I tried to tell those clowns in the bar.
They say the pirate that holds the secret can never be sunk, that the wind always fills his sails.
So you're in?
Alas, no.
Aww.
Those days are behind us.
We've sold our ship and sunk all of the cash into our next venture.
Oh, nuts.
Wait. Didn't I hear that the ghost pirate LeChuck be going to Monkey Island?
See if I've just made
Don't
LeChuck's
say
one
it.
much easier.
I'm afraid I'm
We'll
going
be
to somehow
raging.
wind up going with him.
Right, what do we say? What do you mean wants to be a pirate? I am a pirate.
What did you mean, wants to be a pirate? I've been a pirate for a long time now.
You may call yourself that, but remember the 3 trials.
I remember them. I was proud to complete them. I still talk about it sometimes. Ad nauseum, Elaine says. It's Latin for something.
Be that
Yeah, I've done
as
that
it may,
years ago.
I don't recall us being presented with evidence as to the completion of all 3. That were part of your instructions at the time.
Oh no, really?
'Tis true enough.
Listen, can this wait a little longer? I've got a lot on my to-do list right now.
I like the idea that we need to finish a quest from the first game. That's kind of fun. Anyway, do you know where I can get my hands from a ship?
Do you know where I can get my hands on a ship?
Nay.
Stands were the only place for ships.
Oh shit, Stan.
Shut it down and throw the man into jail.
Oh, what a shame.
Afraid
Stan's
we're
in
out
jail.
of luck.
Oh no.
No ships. I wonder if I really should be trying to get on LeChuck's ship.
Right, what would you say? What would you say? How is it you're not the pirate leaders anymore?
How is it that you're not the pirate leaders anymore?
Time in democracy, boy.
A lot of our supporters be dead, drunk, or retired.
Our eyes be sharp and our judgments keen. But once you be labeled old school, that's all that gets seen.
The traditions of the 3 trials have become a joking matter in some quarters.
Dark times.
Aye, they even water the grog and mix it with fruit these days. Won't even strip the varnish off a deck.
Disgusting. I need my grog, like, lethal. It's like back when I used to try to remember, because I was so skint. I was a poor student. I used to just drink, like, what's that, Tesco value vodka? Sure, that'll do. It's like basically a paint stripper, you know? Anyway, tell me about your next venture. What is it?
Tell me about your next venture. What is it?
'Tis a fish shop on the high street where the general store used to be.
A place for buying a fish and telling tales about the catching of fish.
We'll be open on the morrow. Be sure to stop by.
We'll give you the friend's price on the unpopular fish.
I could go off fishing
You said
ships
you
right
don't have
now.
a ship? Where do you get your fish?
From reputable sources.
We'll give you an additional
Specifically, I need
if you don't
a
talk
battered
about
fish
that
for
where
glonies.
people
Oh,
can hear
delicious.
you.
Anyway, why'd you pick this corner instead of one closer to your fish shop?
Why'd you pick this corner instead of one closer to your fish shop?
The woman that lives above the shop location is doing a bit of haranguing today. We'll stay clear of her. Thanks very much.
I'll see you guys around.
I'll see you around.
Seems likely.
Enter Wally's maps and more. Chamber of
Sign
Commerce.
says,
Oh,
Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
cool. I guess we're heading up the high street.
Oh, if any clock were the exception to that rule, it would be this one. If any clock were the exception to that rule, it
Oh,
would
it's
be this
even
one.
a stop clock is right twice a day. Ah, see, I get you. The old general store.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Talk to the woman.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Oh, is this the fish shop now? Memories.
Aw, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Visit a jail. I think I've been locked up here a few times. Who's in the jail? Let's have a look.
Visitor. Wait. Guybrush
Oh no, Stan's there. Fuck.
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
Yeah. Again, I think I mentioned before, but I love the art style in this. Anyway, big news. We're going after the secret Monkey Island.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Maybe
Possibly,
I can.
Though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that.
Cool, keep that in mind, boysies. What'd they get you for this time?
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Pistols and swords, oh dear.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
So Madsen's going a bit mental.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it
Oh,
my
custard
number
is
3 priority.
fucking bogging.
Thanks.
Right, I guess that's on the to-do list now. Or not. Peer to lock.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Let's go talk to Stan.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp. Without the clean parts.
Hey, Stan.
Just the shits on the
Hello
floor.
there, son.
Sorry to see you in jail.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
What did we say? So Stan has... Yeah, we've done quite a lot to Stan. We have buried him alive. He's went against us in the trial of the century. We tried to sell us timeshares. Oh, it's been a time.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
I think Dan's a
Believe me,
character
I
that
feel worse
only
about it
works...
than you do.
No, Dan. Stan, sorry, excuse me. That's because I looked at the chat there and seen Dan's name. But Stan's character, whose design only works in 2D, it just looks a bit off in 3D. Something's just a bit scary about it.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Cool, so can I get a ship off of Stan? Could you just refer to me to a competitor?
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago.
Oh,
Nobody
you
can
fucked
play
it, Stan.
the
You
angles
fucked it.
like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Cool, right. Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Let me have a think here. Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Cool, so I can't break him out.
See you later.
Yep.
Who's that voice actor? It does sound like... It sounds a bit like Troy... what's it? Oh, I forget. Is it Phil Hartman? But let's have a look. Behind the voice actors, let's have a look. Return to Monkey Island. Stan. Voice actor. Gavin Hammond. Let's have a look. Who has been in a lot of stuff, holy shit. Right, here we go. Behind the voice actors, Gavin Hammond. He voices, I'll see if it's on, Bolivar Trask in X-Men 97. He's in Diablo 4. Stan in Monkey Island. Scrolling through what we've got here. John Cena in WWE 2K19. Charlie in 2064 Read Only Memories. Kenny in the... Oh, he's Kenny in The Walking Dead. He's Donatello in TMNT Mutants in Manhattan. He's Horus in Smite. He's in quite a lot of... He's quite a few side characters in The Wolf Among Us. He's been quite a lot. He's quite a few characters in League of Legends. Troy McClure, that's what he sounds like. I think that's what he's going for. He voices him in Tales from Monkey Island as well. This guy works. He's in a lot of stuff. He does a lot of like licensed games. Like he'll voice characters who are like obviously you're not bringing in like for the Godfather game. You're not bringing in most of the cast for that mainly because they're all dead. And then like does a lot of like licensed games. Anyways, right? Moving swiftly on, let's have a look. Visit a locksmith.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hi.
Elegant book, what's this?
End of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locksmith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Locksmith, yes man. Locksmith the locksmith. Right, anyway, can you make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Right, Who's the old lady?
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just a serial number.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
I was thinking that, I was like, I'm bad, I've lost quite a few sets of keys, I'm really bad for that. And I was like, what happens if I lose my last set of keys? Am I just absolutely fucked? Anyways, let's ask this.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and your serial number at the same time?
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if
This
you lose the
seems...
lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
This seems quite dangerous. You know, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial reading number tool?
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
How do you know Whitey Bones?
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
That's what it is. Anyway, I think I'll browse around a bit.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Well, he's just opened the door, looked at me, and then
like
left. Just poked her head in, just looked at me, and then... Okay, that was odd. Her head literally came in, looked at me, and then just... I don't know, dug. Rudely, just poked in, comment in the parrot, let's have a look.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Right, let's leave the shop here. Right. I said steal a ship. Surely this isn't too easy just to do this, is it? Back on the docks. Stroll along the docks. The ship.
How clever.
Job openings.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Maybe we can get a job with LeChuck and then overthrow him, maybe?
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? Short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Mostly? Absolutely, I'd love to be actually, have you got anything more senior?
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
Maybe swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Andrew LeChuck, nephew, or Andrew LeChuck, no relation.
Andrew LeChuck, no relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry, can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes.
Just don't know how we're going to do that now.
I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
So, I need to sneak on. Because I've got a feeling, see if there's a wee story about that, I've got a feeling that's important, so...
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
I had a wank? Ah, I see. So, I imagine I need to get maybe like a disguise and a mop as well. Right. Where would I get a mop, boysies? Is there anything lying about here that I can interact with?
Keep up the good work, buddy.
Nice basket. Beats, what's that?
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy.
Oh, disguises.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
God damn
It's
it.
too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Right, cool. So I need to steal that from the museum. Wait, what's this?
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
Right, so I think that'll come in handy.
It works. Trust me.
Buy
I'll
that.
take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
So if I come by anyone that I've really fucked over, I can just do that. This looks really sharp.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Just grab a knife then. Cool, buy
I like
that.
this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
Of course, none of them.
No problem.
Just murder.
Frightening,
Oh no, wait,
stabbing,
never mind.
shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
I'd never do any of that, ever.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged,
Can we get this in writing? It's got to be a long piece of writing,
the
yeah?
product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product
I mean,
away
how do
from
we carry it
children,
in?
pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms,
Seemingly we're getting to the end of this.
hereby
Just keep going,
assumes
Mikey. Keep
all
going. We're nearly there.
liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Cool, right, so I can't do like anything with a knife. Cool. Or legally can't do anything, but it's okay. We're definitely not going to use it to break out or break someone out of jail. Check out the rugged safe.
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Safe. Safekeeping. Do you get it, boys? Do you get it?
Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Cool, right. So I've got a forgiveness frog and a knife. Right, where to now? Oh, Wally's probably going to be raging.
Hey, Wally.
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Forgiveness frog, you know?
Good times, huh?
Maybe.
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
Caribbean, that's how you say it. Ah. Do you happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island?
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Well. I'm looking for a map.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
Oh, the cook. Right, cool. Got that. Right, bye. Right, we're heading to the bar. So back to the scum bar, boys. Poor Wally. Oh, he's had a horrible time. Guybrush is a monster. We have ruined so many people's lives. Wait, I'm looking for the cook.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
What did I say? This place does seem different from what I remember.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
What do we say? Do we go come find Secret Monkey Island?
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loon.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Why don't you take off your asking about the Loon button?
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
Say it.
No.
Just bully this old guy into it.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects.
Oh dear,
and magic
objects.
Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
I got a achievement fan service for getting them to explain Loom to us. But yeah, so Loom was the next game that came out. I think it came out around the same time as Secret Monkey Island, and obviously put a wee sort of wink and a nod in it to them.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Right. Cook. I was a cook, where would I be?
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe. How have you been?
Fine, good, Peachy. Same old.
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
What do we say? She's good, no pieces missing. Still in public service, fighting scurvy now. What do we say?
She's here on the island.
There we go, sounds a bit nicer.
Of course, she came with you.
No, I didn't even know she'd be here.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
Do you know where I could buy a mop?
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Or I could just stab him and take
let's
his,
hope it
you
doesn't
know?
come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops.
Cool, so I need to go build my own one.
From a limb of that tree. Any questions?
Where can I find the mop handle tree?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
What do we say? What do we say?
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll go do it.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest.
How fucking dare you?
The piratey parts.
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time too, but don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Right. How we gotta go about building a mop? Let's have a look through here. Check out the wooden seagull. The plaque says in...
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Can't pick it up, can I? Let's bump some string. Right, so... let's check a book. Where can I get a mop? What is it talking about the mop? Where can I find the mop handle tree? Maybe there's a shop in town that can help me find things. Ooh. A shop in town that can help me find things. Let's have a look.
Looks like a mugshot.
Right, let's head through here. Head on out. Right, so a shop that can help me find things. Let's have a look.
They're having a half-off sale.
Oh, maybe Wally's maps. I can ask for a map to the...
Hey, Wally.
To the mop tree.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Right, cool. So I need to... oh, maybe if I go cut a little bit off of the mop. Because I've got a knife, I can maybe go do that. Let's give that a try. Right, here we go into the scum bar. Who's this boy here? Clean looking pirate.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Maybe if I go tell the...
right away, sir.
Maybe if I go tell the chef that there's a guy out there looking for food, he'll go out and talk to him and then I can, like, cut a bit off the wood. Let's talk to a cook first.
Well, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlon is here.
Oh, that's what it is.
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Right, what do we say? Where did he say he had the dish that he wants you to make?
Wait, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
Cool, so if I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Right, cool. Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Cool,
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Right, I guess we'll head to the governor's mansion then. Now I need to go... oh, I clicked off the game, whoops. Just making sure everyone looks okay on the stream. Yeah, I've not dragged anything. Right, here we go, where are we off to now? So we're maybe at the governor's mansion, which if I remember was along here and up the high street. Meanwhile, on LeChuck's ship.
LeChucks, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Cool, so the goal is to get on board Neighbor, right. Right, we're heading to the Governor's Mansion, I think, which I think is up here. Yeah, where else have I been on Monkey Island? Not Monkey, Amelia Island. To the Governor's Mansion, there we go. Maybe I can just walk into it.
Carla.
Oh, Carla's a swordswoman. Ah, I see. Or the swordmaster we met in the first game.
Guybrush Threepwood.
We have done her dirty quite a few times. Where'd that come from?
Swordmaster. He's my best friend. He's my pal. He's my homeboy.
Oh,
my
thanks for the
rotten
subscription,
soldier.
Megan.
He's my sweet cheese. My good time boy.
What do we say? When was the last time you had a bath?
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
51 months, I know it's... What do we say? What do we say? You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job. Ah, so there we go.
You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job.
51 months, we'll be dead so soon.
Try to take credit for me being governor, because that would be both absurd and obnoxious, and I might have to skewer you for it.
No, furthest thing from my mind.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Not at all. What do we say? Elaine said the program's been hampered by Captain Madison.
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Hi Megan, I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for calling me lovely. I've come for a recipe.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any
How
bells?
dare you?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
What do we say? Looking for a secret Monkey
I'm
Island.
looking for the secret of Monkey
Do you want to come
Island.
along?
Good for you. I don't have it.
Mansion hasn't changed much.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say.
But what are you doing, Megan?
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Wait, what's that photo? Is that admire the official portrait of the governor? Is she choking someone out, or?
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Oh, she's attacking someone. I see, I got you.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
What's that? Poke bottle. Oh, it makes it go. That's nice, isn't it? pet a stuffed animal.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
I mean, you can if you want.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Right, maybe I'll wander in the house.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Better stay out here. Cool, so I can't go into the bedroom. I'm trying to find the ingredients. Ingredients by Barbara Flay.
It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
What's this one? Borrow endless voyage that would not end. Where was the cookbook? Where was that? At the end of the plank.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
Your dog's hitting tomorrow until Sunday. So I'm excited for some fluffy doggo cuddles. Is it what's his name?
Can I borrow a book?
Oh shit.
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
Is it, it's got Bertie, that's it. Brain broke, I'm sorry?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping.
But
I need more than that.
Wait, I've got an idea. A forgiveness frog.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Okay, maybe I need to get... Oh, I've got a pen. My state-of-the-art pen. Pen apology on the... Dear Carla. Oh, if I go to whom it may concern, I can...
To whom it may concern.
Reuse it. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
With fear and respect,
With
Guybrush.
fear and respect, Guybrush. This is for you.
And then give the frog over to turn out.
This frog isn't even addressed to me. I don't know what you think you're doing. I reject your frog.
Cool, right, I need to address it to her then. Right, dear Carla.
Dear Carla.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
What do we say? What do we say? I admire that you're dedicated to dedication, maybe?
I value that you are dedicated to dedication.
And I know you're really nice when people say you are.
And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology.
I promise to do better, and I've implemented... There we go.
I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
And then if I hand it over to...
This is for you.
Is she gonna take it now?
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, but the only personal thing you got right in here is my name.
Ah, for
I
fuck.
reject your frog.
Right, one more try. Let's try this again. Right, dear Carla.
Dear Carla.
For losing the book
Sorry
I borrowed.
for losing the book I borrowed.
You're keen on bluntness. There we
I
go.
appreciate that you're keen on bluntness.
I always tell how nice you are.
And I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology.
What'd I say? What'd I say? You scared the heck out of me.
Scare the heck out of me.
And then hand that over maybe this time.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, but the only personal thing you got right in here is my name. I reject your frog.
I've got a feeling in easy mode it was gonna be a lot. It was just gonna be those, but right. Let's have a wee gander. Let's have a look. Leave the mansion. What do I need to figure out here? Because clearly it's the personal thing that I'm forgetting. Crude graffiti, maybe yes.
Looks sort of like an eye.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for something that might give me a hint as to... What's this? Criticized statue.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
Read the
Honoring
plaque.
Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Portobello.
Right, so her heroic actions at Portobello.
It doesn't look finished.
Right, what else do we say? Let's give drawing the frog a try. Dear Carla.
Dear Carla.
Two things need to help Megan with stuff. Put your butter down, put your... It's coffee. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
What do we say? Oh no. She's swinging a knife in my face. Lads, help. Call the police.
I realize that you are tough on toughness.
Oh. As shown by your actions at Portobello. This sounds
shown
better.
By your actions at Portobello. Please accept my humblest apology.
Could you be any louder? Oh my god. What a horrible, horrible cretin Megan is. What do we say? What do we say? You scare the heck out of me.
Scare the heck out of me.
They got a lovely apology. I mean, I'll be very honest with people. Was that a sneeze? That was her putting on a very loud cough. What did I say? Take a back way into the islands. No. That's... We're in a circle now. We're going back and we're talking to Carla. And we're giving her the forgiveness frog because I've done it this way. Oh no, I've clicked off it by accident. There we go.
This is for you.
Right, does she like it here?
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful, considering it's...
I'm the best, I know.
I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book, and I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
I've got a feeling I need the frog. Right, borrow ingredients by Barbie Lifley.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Yes, ma'am, we've got it. There we
I
go.
won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
100%. Right, and then let's give the...
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Right, let's go give the... What you got? The cookbook over to... Where's it? Oh, it's the scum bar, isn't it? Yeah. So back to the scum bar. The speed to Guybrush. Holy shit, he does not fuck about. I wonder what a speedrun for this game looks like. Oh shit, I clicked off the game. I'm a dafty, right. Smells good in there. Right into the kitchen. And the ingredient book. Off of the cookbook. There we go.
This at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
Right, I could just steal them up, couldn't I? As opposed to, like, you know... Oh no. Oh no.
Keep your hands off my mop.
Okay, right, I guess we need to cut a bit off it then. We got a trophy for trying to steal the mop. Right. Carve a bit of the mop handle off. There we go.
This will be excellent.
Okay, I wonder if in easy mode it is just as simple as grabbing the mop and running away. Right, here we go. Let's head back this way. Head to Low Street. And back to give it to Wally, who can make us a map. Actually, where's the slither of wood?
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
10 minutes later.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Right, where's the map? Let's have a look. Open the map to the mop tree. Oh, wait, where's that? Is that Scumbar? And then let's figure this out in our time. Let's head back to wherever that is. Oh, no, don't be barking at people. I had to push Lily back in there because she was getting ready to bark. Right, where are we going now? What are we doing? Open the door. Where's this?
It seems to be stuck closed.
Cool, so can't be in there. What if I go up this way? The island's interior, let's try that. Lookout point, Governor's Mansion, LeChucks ship, docks, High Street, shipyard, forest. Maybe if I start in the forest. Right, let's figure this out. Wrong button. Also, I realise I've not done this, but save. Gotta save there just in case. And gotta use the mop map. What? Right, so let's just assume that we are... Oh, right, there's a house there, so if I head up into Deep Dark Forest... Peer at the carnivorous plant.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular.
And then right, and then straight until I can go straight, not more. Wait, I've done that twice, didn't I? Right, one more to the right, and then
a
up.
Classic I guess I lost my way.
Fuck! Right. This way. This way. This way. Up. And then to the left. Right, so no, that's the part to do the list. Whoops. I went left, didn't I? Was the last one. Up. Up, left, up.
I guess I lost my way.
Fuck! Right, let's try this again.
I guess I lost my way.
Ah, fuck, right. Right, we're taking our second. I'm going to take a photo on my phone of the map and we're just going to follow. No, that's going to help at all. Two things, we're going to have it. I keep clicking that instead of the inventory. Right, and I'm going to take a photo, hopefully without flash. There we go. Right, so we're starting off at the mansion and we are going... Not the mansion, this place, the tiny claim ship. What's this? The museum?
Museum of Pirate Lore.
I think that's where the disguise is, but let's just focus on getting the mop now. So up the way, then to the left. To the left again. To the left again.
Guess I lost my way.
Okay, maybe not that way, right? Right. Oh, maybe it's the... So I'm looking at those man-eating plants on the thing, so maybe... And what if the purple things are... The purple flowers, right. So we've got... But mushrooms aren't in this? I'm so confused, lads. Oh no, they are, never mind. Right, so... Go this way. Oh! Is there somewhere new, or... And up
Guess
the...
I lost
Fuck!
my way.
Right. Let's try this again, because imagine the purple flowers and the man-eating plants and shit are the... Let's go the way where the purple plants are, which is this way. And let's go the way where the carnivorous plant is. Then I have to go the way where the purple plant is. I was looking more in the direction as opposed to what the plants were. I have to go the way with the mushroom. Mushroom this way. And then the purple plants. Then the mushroom. Then the carnivorous plant. And then the purple plants. And is that us? Yes, man. This must be it.
Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
How'd I cut a bit off now? Knife, maybe? Hack off a branch. Several hours later. Holy shit, we've taken in the whole tree. I mean, I thought we were just getting like a little branch, but... Man, Guybrush has fucked this up. Holy shit. All the wee rabbits are terrified. Everyone's crying and Guybrush is like, yes man, got my stick. Right, leave the forest. No, got a stick. Many hours later. Yes man. Right. So I guess it's got the mop handle, we just don't know what to put on top of the mop now. What would you put on top of a mop, boys, to make, well, obviously a rag or whatever it is, but admire a tiny climbing chip.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6.
Right, let's have a think. Yeah, let's have a think. What have we got? What have we got? Oh!
I made him up.
Oh, lads, that's it. We've got a mop.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Right. Now let's pop into the museum. It used to be Carl's place.
Once upon a time, I won a T-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Right, let's visit a museum because we need to get the.
Hi there.
Oh, the eye patch. That was it.
To the Malay Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Malay Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Authenticity is our watchword and our pledge. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Right, So I need to get the...
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him.
Sounds like we need
tried
that
it
in.
on, though, and nothing happened.
Inspected the lock.
There's some very tiny writing on it. The display case is locked.
Right, so I guess I need to get a monocle that would seen better days. Something I can pocket here. Into a storeroom. Parrot food. Take a cracker mix. I don't see anything else. Right, so I need to go get some so I can read the display lock. Make a joke about the hook.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here.
Oh yeah, he was
on
part of my
Melee.
crew, wasn't he? He had Meat Hook had 2 hooks. Then was Mishma to join the circus. What a time! What a time Monkey Island was. The shipyard. Let's check the shipyard. See if there's anything there.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined.
Tan's previously owned vessels. What's this note say?
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Oh, Stans. This is some guy called Tan had taken over. A strange mass. What's
dried
this?
up old sea sponge.
Let's take it.
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Because if there's one, it's a rust bucket. Yes, man. Ponder the
There
mooring
was a
ballad.
time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
Peer through the window. See if there's anything I can bump.
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
If there's one thing I know about adventure games, it's anything that's not fucking nailed down. You just grab it and steal it. Right, back in the path. Let's head to the high street, I guess. Or Low Street. Let's go to Low Street first. Let's consult the hint. I need a hint. How do I join LeChucks' crew without being recognised? How do I steal the eye patch? Locksmith mentioned you can make a key if given a certain piece of information about a lock. Need a hint. Find a way to get a display case number. How do I do that? Need a special tool to magnify a lock. Perhaps a shop in town will have something to magnify a text. Looking in the Low Street, perhaps you'll find something with magnifying properties. What? Oh. Wally's giving them away. What's that? Oh, a monocle.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Hey, Wally.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
What do we say? Town seems to be pretty run down.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Right, bye.
Bye.
Sneak a monocle.
Look behind you. A three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Right, so I've now got a monocle.
It makes things look bigger.
Right, just having a look, see if there's anything else lying about. A slightly suspicious
Hey,
ladder to
Wally.
a window.
What's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Eh!
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
He's got a fucking perv camera. Or perv seat, I don't know what you call it.
Half off sale.
Well, let's test this, let's go to the jail. I'm just gonna try and read.
Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Let's try and read Pure to Lock.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Right, what I'll do is I'll go to the museum and I'll get that serial number as well. And then we can 2 birds with 1 stone, yeah. We have Right, there we go. Sorry, Megan distracted me there.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Cool, so I need something else to get another monocle. Hunk of slag.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep
Spoiler
pouring
alert,
the
yes,
grog
man.
from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs, and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
That's a good point. This happened like a couple of years ago at Max, you know? It's not as if like this is ancient history, you know? But I guess I've got in there, like, oh, look at this legendary pirate meat hook, you know? When I was fucking meat hook's captain for a little bit, I was not fucking meat hook, you know what I mean? Right, I need to get another monocle. Now, if I wanted a lovely, lovely, lovely monocle, where would I look for it? I know Wally's got one. Oh, I can grab another one.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Maybe if I...
If one monocle is good, two is better.
And then maybe I can get... Oh, I can't get a triple monocle. Right, let's go give that a try. Let's go and read this note here. There we go, to the island's interior. Let's go. And then museum. Hopefully the double monocle's enough. Right, what am I doing now? Double monocle on the lock. Oh, never mind. Magnify tiny numbers.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Right, where's the locksmith? Where's she again? I was gonna think, what's the locksmith's name? Her name's literally Locksmith. Is she in the high street? Locksmith, there we go.
Hi there.
Hello.
Right, let's give her this serial number.
Can you
There we
make me
go.
a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
I've got a couple of like comic collectors cases, but they're literally held together by magnets, you know. Right, maybe give her this one as well.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh,
Yeah, funny enough, that
What
is.
a coincidence. I had no idea.
Right, leave the shop. Visit a jail. Let's get Otis out first.
Guybrush! Hey, kid! How's your day going?
There we go, jail cell key.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
Right, can I have a look in the
I'll
empty
stay on
cell?
this side of the bars, just in case.
Nah, I thought it'd be some line
Look
about.
like you're having a good...
You know what, just leave Stan there. He seems to be having a good time. He seems nice and settled. Right, and then we're going to the museum. Visit museum. And then we're going to maybe what's this? Read the label on the cracker mix. What does that say?
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Maybe if I give it
Doesn't
parrot
seem
food.
interested.
I've got a feeling that guard parrot has got a fly for us
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
if we try and open that up, so I think we need to distract them somehow. What do we say? What do we say?
I see you wear a peg leg despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché.
Right. So what's the plan here? What's the plan?
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Right, so...
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know.
Let me have a think here. So maybe if I...
It doesn't seem interested.
Right, it doesn't want the... Maybe if I throw them on your man there, I can do that. Let's see if I can unlock it first. Not the jail key, the museum display case key. Oh no!
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat.
Oh.
Gotta get these edges perfect. That's folded perfectly.
Yeah, I like it
That'll
doesn't.
do, Parrot.
I like that it doesn't think that I've stole
I'm
it.
gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
But let's try and sneak in. There's not a back door, is there?
Welcome back. Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
Right, Let's give this another try. Let's feed the parrot, maybe?
Doesn't seem interested.
Right. Mop. Yeah, he doesn't want to see my mop.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will...
Right. How do I disable the museum security on the eye patch? Maybe there's a way to distract it. Something in shop, something in town that I can distract it with. Right, what shop in town would have something that can distract a parrot? What am I thinking of? What have I got? Read the label on the cracker mix.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
The cracker mix, isn't it? So, who would be able to... Oh wait! She's got like a... Locksmith has like an oven type thing, doesn't she?
Welcome back.
No, it's not an oven.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Maybe.
I see you have a parrot and only a few crackers. Would you like some cracker mix?
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, and I can distract the parrot with these. I've got you now. But the thing is, Wally's just got... Oh, I guess he wouldn't pay attention. Not Wally, whatever his name is. He'd only be paying attention if the parrot was going mental. So, if I grab the crackers and give them to him, and then open that up, and then steal the eye patch, and then run away. Meanwhile, at the mansion. What's the part of the mansion? Who is this?
Do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
So I need to go grab the... What you call it?
Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
So I need to go and...
I've come a long way. Is there
It said it doesn't work, so maybe if I give it to the... Maybe I talk to the voodoo lady? Let's give that a think. There we go. The House of Mojo. Ah, clicked off the game again. Can you charge up John Lane's eye patch for me?
Can you charge John Laney's eye patch up for me?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney.
Can we get it?
As
Is it
I
working?
suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If
What's up? What's the power?
you bring me one more thing. A
Because that's the only thing I need
particular
left.
charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge.
Sorry, the
your
bite of
eye
1,000 needles.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right. See what I can do.
The bite of 1,000 needles. What could that be? Right. So get the bite of 1,000 needles. Wasn't there the bite of 1,000? What the fuck could that be? Oh, wasn't that that carnivorous plant be called something needleless or whatever it was, or something like that? I think that was what it was called. So if I don't play deep dark forest, let's have a wee think here.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus.
That was a
carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny sharp teeth.
yeah, a lot needleless, whatever it was. Collect a sample.
Gotcha, you pointy little tricky.
There we go. And then if I leave the forest and then back to Low Street, I can then head into the International House of Mojo, and hopefully this works. Let's have a wee gander. So if I then give her the carnivorous plant, maybe.
There you go. Bite of 1,000 needles.
Or
Tell me,
a roughly about 1,000.
Ancient, powerful charm, or simply a plant you found in the forest?
You were pretty opaque about what you wanted, even for you. I took my best shot.
All I could think of.
Well. You've always been the close enough sort.
Thanks.
Right, what's going on here?
Spirits of
What's the power?
deception and death, drink your rejuvenation.
The bad guy from
and
Cobra Kai
awaken.
was being kicked out of a convention for biting
Nothing to worry about.
co-star.
John Laney, this hapless
Oh, dear.
boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him.
Did say
and bring
a
him
comment
the
says it did
power
better
to
because he said it was
hide
fun. Probably, yeah, he's probably cooked out his brain. That was it.
Well, you don't have to put it like that.
What's his name? Martin Cove.
That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look. He's 78.
Well,
where have I seen
how
this
do I
guy before? He's in Karate Kid 2, 3, and Death Race 2. Oh my god.
I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
One does the best one can with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
You're welcome.
I think I'm ready to set sail.
Yeah, so I was reading that story. He's cooked out his face probably. She didn't press charges. He got talked at a convention, but he's probably just like out of his face on drugs, you know. Famous people, man, they're mental. Put on the enchanted eye patch. I need to wait till I'm close to the
I'll
LeChucks
wait
ship.
until I'm closer to LeChuck's ship. No need to scare the melee townfolk.
So I was just like on my phone, just popped up there, and it was like, oh, I had Reddit open, and that was like the first thing. It was like someone bit co-stars. Like, oh boy, see, we're going to read this. Right, let's try and sneak on the ship. Oh, I made this smaller by accident. Does it look okay? Right, here we go. Oh, what's that? What's that? Best viewers? We don't need the best. You don't need to pay for viewers because we've got the best viewers right here at MANLON Home Video. Yes, man. Nightbot actually doing its job for once. Right. Let's put on the enchanted eye patch. Turn me into a zombie. And admire my mop.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Let's go and show my mop off to the quartermaster.
How do you like my mop? It's custom built.
Let's see. Stick, tangle a boat line, Smells like seagull droppings. Eh, good enough. I happen to need a swabby. You interested?
Yeah, why not?
You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew?
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
Meanwhile, at the scum bar, so that's us, we're off to find the secret Monkey Island. So we just need to overthrow LeChuck and do a mutiny.
Threepwood's on LeChuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
Oh dear me, oh no. Wonder who the spy is. Anyway, that's us off on our journey, boysies. Oh, and there's a ship slipping. It's part 2, a dangerous journey. But boys, I'm afraid we'll dig into that next time, because this seems like a good enough place to call it a day.
So once you were on LeChuck's ship, you turned the tables on them. You whipped out your sword and said, "I'm your captain now. Take me to Monkey Island, or you'll all walk the plank."
Not exactly.
More or less.
The name's Gullet, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
Is that a ghost
Capital
chicken?
1. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending a lot of time down here.
I thought we'd have a union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here, you sleep here, you take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity.
Not only one ghost
I only
chicken,
have one
2
sole
ghost
rule.
chickens.
You are not to leave this hold under any circumstances. Any questions?
Can I leave the hold?
Can I leave the hold?
No!
Where's my bunk?
Where's my bunk?
You might be all right inside one of the crates. Otherwise, be sure to cover your eyes. The chickens like to peck. But it's probably safest if you don't sleep at all. The chickens have their ways.
Oh dear me, what happens if I leave?
What happens if I leave?
I said you're not to leave under any circumstances.
Well, I know, just hypothetically. What if I did?
The worst punishment you can imagine.
Which is...
I throw you back down here. Nothing's worse than this.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Oh, we'd like a bit of dinner, would we?
I'm actually getting pretty hungry.
Perhaps we can arrange a bit of roast duck under glass for your majesty.
Also, I know Gullet's voice and it's really annoying me.
Seriously, learn to catch rats. You can drown them in your mop bucket. They make their own sauce.
What if I need to, you know...
What if I need to, you know...
Use the portal. Don't get anything on the ledge outside, though. I hate an unsightly ledge.
What am I supposed to be doing exactly? Do I have a Dutch wife? For context, boys, Dutch wives were like little dolls that people made. And that was because men were on these long journeys, and yeah, they'd be wee dolls of women, and they would, you know, have a wee Tommy tug over them. Anyway, what am I supposed to be doing exactly?
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
No recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Is that the whole answer?
Oh, lovely.
You're supposed to be swabbing.
Somebody's had a big lovely come down the stairs.
Sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
There we go, boys. We'll be calling it a day there. So, I'm just gonna do a wee save here. And we'll overthrow and do a mutiny next time. Bye, boys. We're just gonna head over to, drum roll please. We're gonna head over to this screen. So, hi, boys. Thank you so much for joining us. As usual, I've been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. We'll be back with Professor Layton tomorrow. And then that means on Thursday we'll have another John at the Return to Monkey Island. And hopefully we'll actually get to Monkey Island this time. But I'm really enjoying this so far. Fucking, it's really, really funny, really, really good. It's probably probably going to end up being my favourite in the Monkey Island game, so it's seeming like that. But I boys, thank you. As you, what's my usual thing I say? I've completely forgotten. As usual, I'm Mikey. You guys been fantastic. I've been Mikey. You guys been, I don't know, fucking have good mental health. Always wash your balls. Usual stuff. Aye, take care of yourself. See yous.